What's going on, everybody? It's Prime, and I am back here at ClashPub with another episode of 3 Stars on Tap. I know it's been a minute. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still adjusting to the whole being a dad thing. Little girl's 3 months old now. She's beautiful, and everything is going great there. Just been a little strapped for time. Add to the fact that Supercell refuses to fix the fucking replay situation with the whole anytime you have an arranged war, replays last for 24 hours and that's it. That makes it incredibly hard for me to get these videos out. But enough about that. We just had a pretty awesome random coming up against OneHive Alpha, and as you guys can see, we pulled out the victory by a pretty large margin. So let's have a peek at what we did here. See what they ended up having an extra Town Hall 12. Still couldn't take down Rex's base there. Cleared everything except for 10. I'm not sure where that left that up. But you see we've got the 2 stars on both 12s, which sucks for Rex because that means they're not going to get recapped because it's not called 2 stars on tap. It's 3s. So we're going to start out today with your boy Zerks taking on number 3, and let's have a look here. This replay going. Drops the Giant down, planning on cutting his funnel big here. Giant did not last as long as he wanted to, obviously, so he's going to have to work on that in a minute. Loon down, takes the mortar. Almost baby dragon cutting the funnel on that side. In comes the Wrecker, Queen, and a bunch of bowlers. Aside from the one bowler he had to drop to cut the funnel, I'm going to pause it here because you see everything's going exactly where he wants it to go, into his base. And we're just going to continue on with that. Pops the CC. Jump come down onto the Eagle artillery there, but he doesn't even really need it because he's busted through there. But they're going to use it to end up getting at that queen. Enemy queen's down. This base is already, look at this. We've talked about this with hog kits before. Town Hall 10, Town Hall 9. Here is a Town Hall 11. You get in that L shape to make sure that you get, turn my brush on here, to make sure that you get this nice pathing where you can drop your heels liberally and just bring everything inside here. Get rid of that, and we're going to continue here. Hogs are coming into this base, just destroying. He's got a huge army here. Still has 2 heals in the bag. Drops one coming through these expos. Corner of the bomb tower. Already started his cleanup up top. He's got a goblin going, a couple whiz. Last heal is down. And as you guys can see, this is GG. He still has a huge amount of hogs up. And it's cleanup time. I'm going to hit the fast forward, guys, and take a sip. You guys enjoy the rest of the raid. Great job, Zerks. Not going far to see our next hit. Dropping down one. And we did ground on that one. We're jumping up to the air. And here is Yosef with a Sulala with a blimp. Taking out number 4. Less than 2 minutes and 30 seconds on this raid, just absolutely crushes his base. Giant down with a couple of wizards. Getting that funnel. Here comes the king, queen. King's going to walk in, pop the CC. Queen's going to take care of it. Pops that ability to get him moving in. Aggro's onto the enemy queen. He takes her down. And now as the CC walks towards the queen, poisons it, pops the ability. And it's time to get started with the rest of the raid. Already you guys can see the value he's got out of that kill squad. As you say, it was just Sue. Drops the blimp in, pops it. Out come those level 8 loons just decimating that island. And I'll pause here because he hasn't even really started his Lalo yet. And look at what he has left on this base. Where did my brush go? Oh, close it. We've got just excellent routes for Laloing. He's only got this that can hurt him on the way in with the expos. And let's watch it now. Warden set to air. Please remember when you're hitting that attack button that your warden is set to what you want it to be on the way in. Plenty of hounds, plenty of loons. Just dropping the spells liberally. You still got plenty. Just a massive amount of loons left up. And he still has that Skelly spell. Drops it down on the Inferno so that after it gets the loon it was targeting, it's only going to target Skellies while these loons take their time and just creep up and take it out. Swagging the Warden ability. Could have used that in the center, but he's probably worried that he wasn't going to pop his hounds like he wanted to for his cleanup. But as you guys can see, this base is absolutely crushed. Great job, Yosef. Move that up there so we can get it. Next up, we're going to see another Town Hall 11 hit with Dancing Dragon coming in with a straight bitch attack on number 5. Going to come in here from around, well, it's the 2 o'clock side. Starts a witch up top, just a line of giants, and then a line of witches on the back. Bowlers on either end, and in comes the wrecker. Royals in behind. First rage is down. Second rage down. Just really throwing everything through that core. Didn't use the poison on the CC. The queen's way far back on this one. Freezing that Inferno Tower on the way by. As we bust through the wall and take it out. Another rage down. Heal coming through into the enemy queen. Wrecker's still up, so it's going to end up making it all the way down there and popping. Still has his queen ability, still has a poison spell. And I'm just going to pause it here for a second. because every once in a while people love to get on a high horse and go on and on about bitch hits. It's spammy, it doesn't take any skill, but at the end of the day, boys, it put 3 stars on the board and it absolutely fucked this base. Witches are powerful. Let's not shy away from using them. No, people should not go to just bitching every single base that they see. But when a base calls for it and you've got the ability to use this attack, it works. It'll take down the base. Use it when it's required, guys. Army of the Skeletons. Swags the poison spell. I don't even think he meant to swag it. I think he just missed it when the CC popped out. But he didn't need it. It's 3 on the board. Great job, Dragon. That's all we're going to show for Town Hall 11 hits today. We're going to move on and down to Axe taken out number 8. And I love this hit, guys. This is a Sulalo, but instead of a blimp, we're coming in with a wrecker. Baby off the bat, cutting that funnel. Wrecker real early on. King and queen in. Couple of whiz on the outside. Getting that funnel in again. Wrecker's going to pop here now. Drops the Valks that I had inside. They're going to aggro on that queen and walk in and take out that enemy queen. It's got the poison on it, hurting the CC and slowing down that queen. On the other side, he's already got an AD with the king and queen. Queen walks up and takes out the dragon in the CC, and that's all her job. She's done. Nobody cares what else she gets. Starting her Lalo, just coming in clockwise. There's only 2 ADs left and just a real long walk on the hounds. Super patient with the haste. Rages in the core where he wants them there. Just running through those wizard towers. Drops the heal where he's going to be fighting a wizard tower and the sweeper. And a haste on the outside to get him into that Inferno Tower and into that Wizard Tower. Still got a haste. Doesn't need it. And this base is crushed. We got 40 seconds, so I'm going to hit the fast forward, guys. Grab a set. Great fucking hit, Axe. This is what we're talking about with Lalo. Down goes that last bit of swag. And we're all over. Moving right along, we're going to take a look at a minor hit. Minors have been huge lately. We're going to check out Woody, using them to his advantage on number 15. Obviously, if we're talking about a mass minor hit, it's probably going to be a Lalo CC like this is. But I picked this base because I wanted to stop and talk about the multi-infernos. You rarely ever see them since the heal nerf. But it is important to mention because with that, if you're coming against a multi-inferno, any kind of spam strategy, it's absolutely going to chew up if you are not right on top of it with the heals. Wrecker's coming right through the core. Miners are already in. King down one side, queen down the other. First heals down. Here comes that CC and the poison on it. Wrecker pops. Giant to redirect that Lunan Hound. Poison on the enemy queen, slowing her up. And you can't even see it right now, but there's just a million of those fucking miners doing work there. You guys can see it now. This base is gutted. The queen still got half health. The hound was still on the giant until he walked over a spring trap like a dummy. But here's the most important part. When you're taking on this Lalo CC and your queen stays up, because she ends up targeting this hound. It's not going to matter on this hound, on this raid, but if this had been earlier on, this would be disastrous as she does pop this hound. But it's too late. He's already through everything. Great hit, Woody. And finally, guys, we're going to drop down to Town Hall 9 for one hit. And we are going to check out Brady hitting 26 with some hogs. Couple of whiz there, getting his funnel in. Here comes the golem. Royals, bowlers behind him. Sorry, I misspoke. You're actually going to see the queen up on the opposite side by herself, because this is a hound CC. He knew it coming in, and he didn't want to pop it. So over here, he's got just ground troops coming in to kill the enemy queen. And on the opposite side, he's just going to do work with his queen. Try and show you everything at once here, so I'll center it, and let's keep going. Rage down to take out that enemy queen. Here comes that hound. And at the same time, you see his queen up top, just wrecking that trash and working her way into the base. Queen pops the ability. Takes out the wizard tower. I'm going to pause it here because hogs are just coming in. And like we've said before, look at what he's got here. 3 heals left. You could throw them down wherever, just as liberal as you want, and you've got plenty of coverage. Here he goes. Expo compartment is normally a great spot to hide a giant bomb or two. Last heal is down. Couple skellies still behind him. Enemy hound is still up, beating on a king. Cleanup's still going on behind him. And the last defense goes down. Still has a heal. All kinds of hogs left. Great job, Brady. Alright guys, that is it for this war with ClashPub versus OneHive Alpha. I'm Prime and this is ClashPub. Thanks for coming out to see 3 stars on tap. And we'll see you guys next time. Possibly about our current war against Shanja that we spun for the potluck. Not sure if you guys can see because we did end up facing them with ClashPub 2, there it is. A little while ago, we did lose by 1 star. Pretty big upset, so we're going to go for a little bit of revenge this time. And let's hope we get it. See you guys next time on 3 stars on tap.